It is possible to sit in the presence of God on Sunday and still be a prisoner. I love Jesus, but I wasn't free. But God meets us in our brokenness, liberated at the altar, to fill it with His peace. This is exactly what I needed tonight.
When the lights of the nightlife faded, the silence of the room was deafening. Staring at that empty glass in the dark, I couldn't run from the truth anymore. I was trapped in a cage of my own making, because for 6 years, I had mastered the Christian double life. On Sundays, I was on fire for God, but on Mondays, I was drinking my depression away. I was completely broken. In 2010, I got married, and we moved to Vancouver, Washington. It felt like the ultimate fresh start. A new city, a new marriage, and a clean slate. I thought the distance would finally cure the disease. We threw ourselves into building a normal life, partnering together to set up our new home. Outwardly, everything looked perfect. But behind closed doors, the geography hadn't changed my heart. The same darkness followed me across state lines. I was a married man, and I was still completely broken. The wild nights out were gone, but the battle had just moved indoors. In the dark, I used alcohol and endless entertainment to numb the storm inside my head. I was surrounded by secret compromises, hundreds of dark influences that I claimed were just harmless hobbies, but were actually strongholds keeping me bound.
What would it look like if you gave me 100%?
This all has to go now.
That question woke me up with a holy conviction. The halfway Christianity had to die. I was done making excuses for the things that were destroying me. I went through the house and aggressively severed every connection to my past. I gathered the 300 horror films, the Xbox, the alcohol, and tore down the strongholds. I walked out into the night and threw it all in the trash. I didn't care what it cost me. For the first time in my life, I surrendered 100%. Waking up, the gravity of my surrender hit me like a wave. I wasn't weeping out of regret. I was weeping because 6 years of darkness was finally breaking off. I was free. The moment I made that decision to go all in, hell broke loose. An injury cost me my position at work, and a severe tooth infection left me in constant pain. My thoughts felt like a hurricane. The depression intensified, and I was heavily harassed spiritually. The enemy tried everything to make me give up. But the moment I was finally able to stand back up, we kept pursuing him. We dragged ourselves right back through those church doors.
Welcome! We are so glad you're here.
Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness.
Father, pour out your peace upon him right now. Let him know that he is never alone. Give him the strength to face each new day.
As the pastor laid his hands on me, I stopped fighting. I repented of my pride and self-reliance. Right there at the altar, a literal fire of holy conviction ignited deep inside my chest like a road flare. Suddenly, the church faded away, and I was pulled into a vision. I saw myself in the spirit realm, fully protected, completely clothed in divine golden armor, holding a glowing sword, grounded entirely in God's presence. When my eyes snapped open, the hurricane in my mind was gone. The spiritual torment vanished, replaced by an absolute, supernatural peace. The Prince of Peace had spoken. I was finally, truly free.